Hello. It's been a really long time since I've made a video. Like, an extremely long time. Has it been 6 months? A year? I don't know. A long time, nonetheless. This one's just gonna be super duper quick. I haven't even logged on to YouTube in like the longest time. Also, my 2.5-year-old is still awake. I just put my 4-year-old down for bed. My 2.5-year-old decided he was tired at 3 o'clock and then slept until almost 6, which was horrible because I'll probably be up half the night now. But he's still awake. And both my cats are in the room, and one of my dogs may come in the room. So we'll just see if this is super loud or there are loud bits. I do apologize. You can probably hear Fatty meowing right now. But again, I just want this one to be super quick. And hopefully in the next couple days, I can sit down and make like an actual real video with no other loud background noises like children or pets. In a dark setting. Yeah, if you hear me, he's over there in his little stuffed animal corner reading a book. I'm in the playroom right now. Colors on the walls. Animal posters, fun curtains, whatever. I will have to go back and look and see like exactly how long it was since I've last posted. Also, if you see my phone like moving around a lot, it's because I'm switching arms. I'm holding my phone. I'm sitting on like the little couch in here. I don't even remember where I left off. I think there was a Christmas haul and I did like a color with me thing. I don't even know where that coloring book's at anymore. Itchy, sorry. I think I'm like slightly allergic to cats, which is crazy because I've had my cats for 7 years. I can't believe they're 7 this year. I got them in 2019. They just turned 7 in like April. Oh my gosh, do not scratch the couch. That's Fatty. That's Meatloaf. They're brothers from the same litter. They were the 2 firstborn. Picked them up from this sketchy little farm like 10 miles outside of the city where I used to live. And they've been with me ever since. Moved cities and states, got married, had kids, got married to a man that had dogs already. They'd never seen a dog before. So that was fun. Anyways, I guess let's just start. So there was last summer. We'll start. So my oldest son was in preschool. He just turned 4 on June 6th. He was in preschool, went the whole year, did really well. Long story short, he needs a little bit of speech therapy, but we're not even in it yet. I mean, he's doing okay, He's just a little bit behind, and so is my younger son, but we were just referred, actually, like last week to this speech language pathologist, and we're just waiting on a call back now. We keep like playing phone tag where like she'll miss my call, I'll miss her call, and it's been like 4 days now, and we're just going back and forth, not being able to answer each other's calls. So I bet tomorrow she tries to call me and bite thunder. I'm going to do everything I can to get that phone call answered. But yeah, he had his first year of school. I discovered a love for baking. I baked a lot of cookies and Rice Krispies and stuff for his school this past year. So I make cookies like all the time now. I actually sell them. It became kind of a business, which is funny because it just started as like a one-off thing. They had a little trunk or treat at his school. I'm on the parent board. I'm on the PT, Parent Teacher Association board, whatever. We just call it the parent board. We have meetings once a month, and we do a lot of stuff for the school. So we did the trunk or treat. There was like a little school dance and a silent auction. They had a winter concert and a spring concert. There was an end of the year party. We got a lot of donations from a lot of people. It was great. For their end of year party, I actually baked about 250 cookies and got 3 humongous boxes of books from Half Price Books donated to us. So that was really cool. And he's going to be going there next year. It's a private Christian school. So they have, it's called like Early Learners, which is almost like daycare. So hold on. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. It's almost like daycare, but not quite. It's before preschool, but it's not daycare. They have that, and then they have preschool, and then they have pre-K. So he did preschool this year. He'll be in pre-K next year. And then my youngest son he's gonna miss the cutoff by about 2 months. Well, I guess it's just a month. because you have to be 3 by the time preschool starts, and they're kind of lax on it. But my youngest son, he'll be 3 like right before school. The cutoff is July 31st, and his birthday is August 31st. So he'll be doing early learners, which is basically preschool. And they said that if he does fine, like in early learners, that he can easily just move on to pre-K next year. Like he can skip preschool. Also, if you can hear that, that's his little toy drums. He's just over there being cute. Also, it's crazy in here like all the time. So that's what the playroom is for, though. Get their energy out. So I'm going to be on the parent board again next year, and there's always a lot of stuff going on. My oldest son is in summer camp through his school. They have it each week, but you can like pick and choose the week. So we signed him up for 5 different weeks of summer camp. He didn't go this week. He's going next week, and then we're taking pretty much all of July off, just in case like we wanted to do something as a family. And it's summer. I mean, he loves summer camp. He just turned 4, so like all of that, being able to go hang out with his friends and see his teachers, and they have like themes. Like last week was science experiments. Next week's like dinosaurs. So like he has a ton of fun at summer camp. But I just like to be able to have availability. Like I just wanted to be able to spend that time with him. Let's see. Okay, so let's just start in January, I guess. What happened in January? I don't know. Happy New Year. February was the school dance and silent auction. March was my dad's birthday. And then, I don't know, April was my birthday. I turned 27 the last day of April. Then, oh, sorry. He's like about to slam a door. I hope not. Okay, he was just closing it a little bit. I turned 27. My husband got me these like... He's quoting The Grinch. It's one of his favorite books right now, so he is quoting it right now. My husband got me some of these are like really cool dessert trays that I've been wanting. I just wanted them for forever, and he got me some, so that was awesome. He got me other things too. I just like can't remember anything. It almost looks like he shat his pants, but I can't tell. He's just running around saying carrots. Kids are funny. And then May came, school ended. What else? Also, I had lost this setup. I didn't know where anything was at. And I just found it today. I'd been thinking about making another video for a while now, and I'm just like, I don't know where my stuff is at. And I was going through like our office. It's kind of just like our catch-all room. And I found it today, so that's exciting. So yeah, May school ended. We got sick a lot, like throughout this entire school year, we were sick. And so in May, from like the beginning of May to like mid-June, no, I guess it was like the end of April, all the way through May. So for like 6 solid weeks, we were sick because it was like 3 different viruses that had come and gone through our house. Thankfully, knock on wood, no stomach bugs. At least not for me. My kids threw up a couple of times, like throughout the school year, but it was like a one-off kind of thing. Thank God. Like it sucks that they threw up, but if it would have been me, I would have been down for the count. Oh God, can't stand barfing. It's like one of the worst feelings in the entire world. Wait, hold on one sec. My husband's still not home. It is 8:20 p.m. He's still not home. He works his regular job, but he's also been doing like Amazon Flex. I don't work. I'm sure I've said that before, but if you've never seen any of my videos before, I'm sorry about my child. I'm a stay-at-home mom to my 2 kids, to our 2 children, and so he's the sole income from our household, and so he's working his regular job and then just doing some Amazon Flex here and there. But he's been waking up at like 3 in the morning. Like I think this morning he woke up at 2:30, was at the door at 3. We live in a metro area, so it takes like a minute to get anywhere. Drove like 20 minutes to the warehouse, worked until about 8:30, and then is still at work at his other job right now. So I told him, I was like, honey, when you get home from work tonight, like eat dinner, go straight to bed, don't work an early shift, sleep until like 7:30. Like get like a good 10 hours sleep. I make him do it at least once a week. And it's usually on a day that he's like dog tired so that he'll actually do it. And then that like resets him, and then he can go like another week only getting 5 or 6 hours of sleep. It's not like he's getting no sleep, but I know he's not getting enough, so at least once a week I make him sleep a really long time. And it helps a lot. Like, you can see the life come back into his eyes. He works so hard for us. I appreciate him so much. We were supposed to go back and see my family. They live 7 hours away from where I grew up. And we were having like a big family reunion. People were coming in from all over. And we were sick as dogs. So we had to cancel our Airbnb, had to cancel everything. I was extremely bummed out. It was like at that time, Robert was done with school. Summer camp hadn't started yet. We'd all been sick. I don't really have any friends up here. I get along really well with several of the parents in the parent board, but school was over and like none of us had made plans to really see each other over the summer, which bummed me out because I really did want to be friends with some of them. But I have seen them once. We all did meet up for a play date, which was nice. But I was just feeling really lonely. My husband, poor guy, was working so much. So like, you know, I just felt isolated. I had nowhere to go, nowhere to turn. The kids' behavior was crazy at that point. Like, they were both just so mean. You know, kids just, it can be tough. You good there, little man. This one, my son that's awake right now. Hey, baby. He's a little redhead, so he's extra ornery. That's what everybody tells me. Hi, buddy. I may have to cut this video short. I'm so sorry. But I was super bummed out because we couldn't go to the family reunion, and I haven't seen most of my extended family in like some 5 years, some like 10 years. It's been a... But he has like one of those little fidget snails. So anyways, we weren't able to go because we were all sick as dogs, like fevers. My eyes were so itchy, watery. I was coughing every 15 seconds. My throat was raw. Same for my kids.
Oh no.
He just gave me a bouncy ball. So sorry, I had like a hiccup. So we had to cancel, but we made our plans for about 2 weeks later, which happened to fall on my son's 4th birthday. And my son's birthday is also my husband's grandmother's birthday, and we have to go through their town and then drive another 3 hours and get to where I grew up. But we were able to stop and see her on her birthday, and I had baked a whole bunch of cookies and took them to her and stuff. It was not... Oh my God, he has a xylophone. Oh, the xylophone broke. How did that happen? Probably because it was $1 and they've had it for like a year. But that was nice. There was so much construction. Everywhere I went, construction. It added like an extra hour total to get everywhere. It sucked because like, so I live in the KC metro, right? And oh my God, Gibby. His name's not Gibby. That's just his name. Okay, starting back up with another video. He had like a little moment right there, and he may have another. He probably will. Anyways, we went down for his birthday. I got to see all my family. We stayed with my dad. My husband couldn't go. He wasn't able to switch his time off. So he had to take the time off when me and the kids were sick. He didn't get sick, thank God. But then he wasn't able to go with us, which was a huge bummer. But me and the boys, instead of getting an Airbnb, we just stayed at my dad's house, which was perfectly fine. I love my dad. My dad's like one of my best friends. My dad and my stepmom. I love her too. She's great. And it was really nice. They got a kitten, which was a lot of... Oh my God, I love kittens. And slept with me. Oh, it's so cute. But yeah, that was exactly what I needed, was to go see my family. And I saw my brothers. You know, it was my oldest son's birthday. So we celebrated his birthday. My brother has twin girls that are the same age, and they came over. My oldest brother has children that are almost grown. My niece is 17. My nephew's 18. My brother's 15 years older than me. So there's only 8 years between my nephew and I, and then 9 years between his sister and my niece. So they're a little bit older, but it was still nice. Like, I really just wanted to see everybody. You know, I only make it there like once a year because it's so far, and I've had kids that were really small, but now they're getting a little bit older, so it's a little bit easier to travel. And they did really well in the car. You know, that is a long drive, and they did super duper well, which was great. I did get a new car. We got a Lexus RX 330. It's just like a little white SUV. We had a Honda Odyssey. It was a big van. And I never wanted to be a minivan mom, but I was willing because it was so spacious. I was like, God, that's so nice in here. But it had a huge oil leak, so we just fucking got rid of that thing. It was crazy. But the Lexus so far, knock on wood, doing really good. Ran really well there and back. It's a 2004, so it's not a new car by any means, but it ran really well. It was great. My husband had changed the oil on it. He's gotten really into cars lately, so he does pretty much all of the maintenance when it comes to that. So we do need to get a new catalytic converter soon-ish. But other than that, it's still running good and stuff, and my son's school and all of the grocery stores. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. My son's school, where he has summer camp, and all of the grocery stores we shop at are all extremely close to where we live, so I don't put a lot of miles on that car at all. The most I'm gonna do all year is that trip back home. And I'm from way southwest Kansas, so we live in Missouri now. But anyways, yeah, wonderful trip. Just nice to get out of town for a couple days. And actually, my dad and my stepmom is flying to Iowa or Illinois, Ohio, Idaho. I don't. It's all one. Those are all the same to me. But she has a friend that lives out somewhere around there, in one of those places, and she's flying out from the KC airport. So my dad, they're driving up here because we're getting their old bed frame because our bed frame broke, and it was the kind of bed frame that you didn't need a box spring for. So the frame broke. We have no box spring, so it's just a shitty mattress on the floor. It sucks. Our backs are killing us right now. But in a month they'll be here and they're bringing the box springs and the bed frame. So amen, hallelujah, thank God. This sucks. But yeah, that was another thing that happened a month ago. That frame was so shitty. I hated it anyways, but it was better than being on the floor. Anyways, thank God for that. But my dad's gonna stay for a couple of days, and then she's flying back in. We'll pick her up from the airport, and then she's taking the train home because we can't make that drive. That's a long drive again, so. But trains are cool. I've always wanted to take a train. Maybe when my kids are a couple years older than they are now, maybe we can swing taking a train somewhere. I think that would just be so fun. And it runs from our city all the way back home, which is awesome. She has one stop, but that's it. But it's freaking awesome. Let's see what else is new. Yeah, since we've been back, my son has gone to summer camp. He's really loved it. He got a haircut. He has a little mohawk right now. Well, you have to gel it up, but his cut hair is cut specifically so it's easy to gel into a little mohawk. He's just so handsome. They're both extremely healthy. He just turned 4. He's 3 feet 11 inches, 55 pounds. At little Jabberbubs over here, he had his 2.5-year checkup a month and a half ago. It was a little bit late because I forgot about it. So they called us and they're like, hey, do you want to schedule this? And I was like, okay, sure. But I don't remember, but he was 49 pounds. So my oldest and the 4-year-old is 55 pounds, right? 3 foot 11. He's in the 100th percentile for everything. He's a big 4-year-old. Most people think he's 7 or 8. And there's only a couple pounds between him and my 2.5-year-old. That boy, Dick. he little Jabberbubber, and him, and he plays hard. They both play hard. They're healthy boys. He just stocky. He's so freaking cute. Oh my gosh, they both are. My kids are so damn cute. Let's see. Yeah. Stinky Bun's over here. His birthday's not until August. So is my husband's. My husband's gonna be 33, and the little mister here is gonna be 3 2 weeks later. Let's see. 4th of July is coming up. We don't really do anything for the 4th of July. I don't like fireworks. I just don't like loud noises. Is that the tism? Or is it just sensitive ears? I don't know. Could be both. Neither. One or the other. I'm just not. I'll watch the city fireworks, and that's about good enough for me. But yeah, other than my parents coming up for a little bit. Sorry, I'm like shaking my leg and I'm like trying not to. It's just I've had that habit my whole life. And my phone's all like, so I'm trying to just stay chill. Oh, in other news, my oldest son, well, both of them are super into Super Mario right now. My oldest son went with my husband to the theaters to see the first one and the second one. Loved it. We watch it for a while. It was like an everyday thing, and it's killing me. Like both of my boys now will like quote the whole movie back and forth. Like one will pretend to be Mario, the other one will pretend to be Bowser, and it's like a whole thing every single day. But which is, I don't know why they say this because it's funny, but they're like, "Oh, Mama, you're Princess Peach." Okay. If anything, I figured I'd be like fucking Toad or something, but I'll take Princess Peach. I was actually trying to get on my older son today. He's been kind of a butt crusty. And I said, his name, you better knock that off. And he goes, I'm not blah, blah, blah. I'm Mario. That was funny, so you're off the hook. But come on now. Oh, hey, baby. But anyways, yeah. He just crawled right up here next to me again. He's probably going to be loud. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video now. And hopefully tomorrow or maybe later tonight. Oh, now here's my dog. I can make another video. Thank you guys so much and I hope to see you soon.